Welcome to another day of reflections. We've been having a ball this week, and today I want you to know that God is perfect in all of his ways. God is perfect. Perfect. There are no half measures with him. There is no patch with him. There is no let me just put band-aid on this thing, No. God is perfect. In all of his ways, is perfect. When God visits you, the end result of it is perfection and beauty. And he told us this week, he said we should stop the comparison. Last week, he said, stop being covetous. Do you know it's covetousness that leads to comparison? I've always wondered why that's don't be covetous. Why is it in the Ten Commandments? I can understand don't lie, don't commit adultery, don't kill. But I always wondered why was covetousness in it? Have no other God but me. And this week, as we looked at reflections, and last week, I just began to understand more and more and more why that commandment, do not be covetous, is in there. Because when we are covetous, it not only signifies that we are not satisfied with what we have, it also signifies that we are not confident in God, that God knows, that God understands, that God will give us the best, that God will give us at the best time. Covetousness actually goes to the core of our belief and trust in God. When we covet other people's things, it's because we feel that we know better what is good for us than what God knows is good for us. So we know better than God. We want excess stuff because we feel that, it's good for us. And every time we are covetous, it goes to the core of our belief in God. Well, how did I get into that? Because we were talking about God is perfect. The scripture says that in Deuteronomy 32 verse 4, it says that God, his work is perfect, for all his ways are justice, a God of faithfulness without iniquity. He is just, he is upright. I want you to listen to those qualifications or those descriptions of God. His work is perfect. If God works in your life, it will be perfect. It will be perfect. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you that in that situation that you are in, that God will step in and do his own work, not your work. That God will step in and do his own work because his work is perfect. His ways are justice. You think you have been cheated. There's somebody there. You are grieving inside of you because you think you have been cheated. You think you have been unjustly treated. God says vengeance is mine. I've seen so many things in this my short life. I've seen God fight battles for me. I've seen things that I wanted to take up myself that God said, don't even say a word. Don't even say a word. And I've seen him take up that battle and fight for me. And when God fights, it may not be immediately. It may not be a year. It may not be 4 years. It may not be 5 years. Sometimes it's also immediate. Sometimes immediately God begins to fight. But because God is perfect, because there is no clock ticking with God, because God knows, He knows exactly when, how, where, what to do. Please, for that person, just wipe the tears out of your face. Stop crying. Stop imagining things when you lay on your bed, how you are going to deal with that person. Stop it. Just move on with your life. Just say, Lord, I hand this person over to you. I hand this situation over to you. And I know you are going to call me with a testimony. You are going to tell me, that thing you said to me on reflections, come and see what God has done. I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. God is about to fight your battle. By the time God is done, you will be appealing to God that it is enough. That it is enough. God is about to fight your battle. I actually see the sword of justice be raised by God. I don't know who you are. I do not know who you are. But as I'm talking now, I see God lifting his hand to execute judgment. You are going to be vindicated, and you are going to be vindicated big time. God is perfect in all of his ways. He's perfect in all of his ways. He says, as for God, his way is perfect. Rest assured, God is going to do it, and it will be perfect and beautiful. And your joy will know no bounds. Again, as usual, bringing you good news and a hope pill for your day. It's Fumi Obilano Reflections.